All right, active pipe, second part. I'm going to share my screen. And once that loads, you'll see my ACE dashboard, which is, of course, where active pipe is. It is in the yellow or gold digital marketing tile. I actually have it open yesterday and today. I've been playing with it, trying to see if there was something I could really easily and impress you all with, maybe, for something you could do. So we all know that we spring forward this weekend. So, of course, that's where my brain went, that and Easter. So I already created a spring forward email here, but I'm going to create another one to show you what I did. And I used it in conjunction with ACE Design Studio. So I don't want to get bogged down in ACE, but that is really where I get a lot of the stuff I put in my active pipe emails now. We had active pipe before ACE Design, so I didn't always, but ACE Design just lends itself to creating great graphics. And then I save those graphics on my computer and I put them in my active pipe emails. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to ACE Design, which is also in the digital marketing tile. So if you don't use this much, maybe this will be a quick little learning lesson for you. And it's spring forward. So I am going to go to the digital, social and digital marketing, and I'm going to go all the way down to the holiday social media. Now you can use these and put them in an email too, but I really like them. There's some cute ones and they're going to load. You can see Easter popped up there, but I'm just going to search for spring in the top bar. And here you go. This is the one I created, so we're going to use it because I thought it was cool. But there you go. Spring forward. It's very basic. We're going to create design. And I just want to show you quickly that you can change this. I changed it. I put a little video in here of a clock ticking and moving. And you can do that now in ACE. So I'm actually going to show you that. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this, but so I wanted to replace this photo right here, this clock. And when you click on any element in here, right, it pops open this left. And I don't want the text. I want this. So I came over here
for just.
Yep.
Sorry, can I interrupt for just a second? I'm sorry. How did you get to the holiday? I missed which one you went on.
That's okay.
Like
I'm gonna
is it under campaigns?
I'm gonna do it again. I
Sorry.
often move too quickly and I apologize. Typically because I sit on these things for teaching. So you come into ACE Design, you scroll on down.
Oh, is it social media?
And then you'll see this print marketing, then social media and digital marketing. And then there's a ton of things in there alphabetically, and holiday social media is one of them. And then you click on that.
Oh, there we go.
Again,
okay.
Got it?
Yes, and got it. Thank you.
Spring. And I chose this clock, create design. I'm going to do this quickly. I'm not going to worry about what it looks like because I don't want to waste your time on active pipe, but I clicked on the picture and that opens your side menu always when you click on something. And I went to videos and I just searched clock. And a bunch showed up. So I think I chose that one, but we'll just choose a different one. This one's 10 seconds. And it will, there you go. And now when I hit play, note how it put the video in there. if I hit play, the clock hands move. I mean, not overly exciting, but I just thought it was kind of cool that it's a video. And then, of course, it's not March 14th. That must have been last year, March 10th. And a few other things that I do because it's got the logo up there, but I like to put my info in. I'm not going to waste your time doing that, but hopefully you all understand that you could just go to text, enter your information. Oftentimes I'll just type it right like this, and then I'll put my cell and my email and all that stuff, and then I'll put it somewhere over here. You can do whatever you want, but since this is not an ACE class, I don't want to waste a lot of your time. So I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to download it because I want to get that link, right? And this is just for video. You can create whatever you want in here and use it in your ActivePipe email. Yeah. All right, I'm not going to let that waste our time. I'm just going to pick one that I already have and something saved already because I really want to get to ActivePipe. So anyway, I'm going to go to my design. We're going to find one that I'm created for social media. We're going to open it up and let's see. Discover your home's value today. I like that one. I'm going to open this. I'm going to download it to my computer. And download. And I want it to be a photo. And I'm going to hit download. So I oftentimes come to ACE first. I create something, and then I use it in ActivePipe. Right, so now it's on my computer, and I'm done with ACE Design Studio. I come to ActivePipe, and I hit Create Email. Now, typically, as I mentioned last week, I start with a blank canvas. Just, I don't know, it's easy. It's just got a text box and the burgundy or the gray footer here, whatever you like. We'll go with gray today. And I would, of course, do whatever this was. It's a home valuation example. And title it. Then I'm going to say something in the subject line like, what's your home worth? And there are many other things you can do with this. I'm just using this because it's an easy example. Whatever you create in there, if you created a nice spring forward postcard, you can upload it here, a nice happy Easter, whatever's going on in your life that you're sharing. And last week I went through all of the side menu here with all of the elements that you can put in. So what's your home worth? It's general. I'm going to say something. I'm going to get rid of the Latin here. Right. And I'm going to type in what my greeting. And then I'm going to upload. I'm going to drag the image element over. And I'm going to click on this. And I'm going to go to upload image. And I am going to grab that home valuation one. And there it is. Right? So I would have the text box up here. Hello, hope all is well. Just thought you might be interested in what your home might be valued at. And I am, as usual, I am going to put a space between them. I like it to be spread out. So it gives it a little more space between that and the text box. And then, of course, I need to put my link in here for what their home is worth. It's here, but when I did it in ACE, that was to post on social media, and that link probably worked. However, I need to make sure that they can find their home's value. So I'm going to click on, I think it's edit this time. Full width, maybe not. Give me a sec. Because you can put it below it or in it. I thought so. Let me click this link. There you go. So I'm going to give it the URL for what's your home worth. And the current one I use is from our new ACE or our new BHHS Connect website, which is this one. You go to your new website and go to sell. You can copy and paste. It's branded to you. Paste. Whoops, I needed to copy. Sorry. Oh, no. Let's reload. It's got the whole, there it is. Seller valuation, copy. Go back to Active Pipe, paste it, and then hit continue. All right, and then if you preview it, you can click it. That whole picture is clickable. Ugh. I had this error a couple times this morning, and then other times it was working just fine. So I don't think it's really Active Pipe. I think it's my internet, maybe. Here we go. It's going to work. All right, and the whole picture is clickable. So, whoa. Hopefully you're all still there. Did I get kicked off?
We're still here.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm sorry about that. Don't know what happened. It kind of blanked out for a minute, but it's all back. So, okay. So hopefully you understood that. Back to Active Pipe. Let me share my screen again.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oop.
Okay. So that's the screen that I was sharing. And this was the preview of it before you send it. And it's ready to go. If you like it, you hit done from the preview and you hit save. And then you hit share. Share will allow you to quick send. We're going to walk through it. I'm not going to actually put anyone in. It's just so you know how quickly you can do it. Send to all contacts or search for your contacts and put them in. We talked about all of this last week, and settings and syncing to your CRM. Or you can schedule it for a specific date or time, or send immediately once you give it someone to send to. So if you want to see what it looks like, send it to yourself first. Put your email in there, send it, and off you go. You are good to go. I'm going to cancel that. But remember, the other thing you can do, if you like what you created and it's this simple, you can post these now to Facebook and social media. So you could click social media and share it. So that's what I wanted to show you for you to walk away with today. All right, in 15 minutes, life is good. Is there, I mean, I would love for you all to tell me if there's something specific you want to see me do in here, and I'll do it, or a project you want me to create, a newsletter.
Can you go back?
Yeah.
Can you go back to putting the image in, like your can you go back to doing that?
Putting my link in?
No, your image.
Oh, yes, yes. I'm so sorry. Yep, we're going to return to emails. And we're going to start again because once again. All right, so create email. I tend to choose the blank. And continue. And you got to give it a subject. You got to select a category. And I don't know why that opened like that again, but that's okay. So to put an image in, to put anything in here, you come to the right-hand side. There's text. So I could put some text in here. There's one column, I should say header, 1 column, 2 columns, or 3 columns of text. Just drag it over. And you can start typing. Put your text in there. Now, I added that photo. So what I did was drag the image over. Right? You got to get a space for it in there. Then you click the blue photo, and you'll see that I've many uploaded over the years. A lot of them, like this is from Ace. I think that's from Ace. That I made that in Ace. Pretty much everything I make in Ace. And then I upload it to my computer and I bring it over here. Now there are shared images that you can look for in here, but there's not a lot. So, I mean, like I search spring in here, it just doesn't get it done for me. But there are things with real estate, like there are houses, all the listings are in here, right? So there are a lot, but typically I create it or copy it from someone else and put it in here. So again, I'm going to do it. I just upload the image and I go to where my images are, and I've got tons. So let's just grab one. I'll just grab the logo. So my education logo, when I do work with education, is right here. That's the one I want. I uploaded it. I clicked it, and now it's right there. All right, so drag the element, the field over, and then upload it.
Thank
or
you.
choose it if it's already up. That makes sense?
Yeah, that was helpful. I missed the part where you dragged it over. I was like, wait,
Yeah,
I'm clicking on the image and it's not coming through.
I probably did that very quickly. But that's a great question. Is there something else I can go over for all of you? Is there
Yes.
something down here? Go for it.
Oh, so you put that picture in, but how did you get your little, on the lower, underneath that, how'd you get your little logo there?
Here,
Yes.
in the one that I created in Ace.
Okay.
All right. So I do have a logo, and that's easy to add. That's an Ace, and I'm happy to show you how I did that. So it's also down here because it's instead of my photo, which is 20 years old, I just put my logo in. So that auto-populated from my settings in ActivePipe. And so here's how I did that in Ace. So I'm going to open Ace again. We're going to go in and create, we'll just do the original spring forward, or maybe we'll do Easter. Let's do Easter. All right. And again, for the most part, I tend to go to digital marketing, not print marketing. I don't print a lot of anything anymore, but please remember, when you're in Ace Design, you want to print it, you want to search the print marketing categories. But I'm going to go down to holiday, and I'm going to pick This one is specifically made for Instagram and Facebook stories. So I'm going to hit create. And I'm really not going to change this one. I like it as is, but I want to put my logo on it and my info on it. So to do that, I just come over here once again, just like in ActivePipe, I come over to the left, click upload. And if it's not already in ACE, you would click import file. Now it's already here. I've done that when we first got ACE. But I'll upload a different one just to show you, and then I'll go down and grab that one. So I will upload. This was Halloween 24. Let's just pop that in there. So now I have a Halloween photo in there. But because I uploaded my logo a long time ago when we got Ace Design, I just scroll on down till I find it. And then I click it. And there it is. So now I'll make it smaller. This I can get rid of. I did not want that one in there. I'm going to delete that one. And I make it smaller so that it works with the design. And as I mentioned, I'll put my phone number and email in also, because it's not there. Now it'll be in the ActivePipe email, but if I just want to use this to post, I'm going to come to the text box next, and I'm going to type my name. This is what I do. Feel free to do what you would like to do. And then I'll put my mobile phone. And I'll put my email. Simple as that. And then I'll add the text. And that will show up. And here's where you really have to do the work, because I'm going to zoom in a little so you can see what I'm doing. Because you need to make it look good. So I'll click on that, and I will highlight it. The text is what I'm highlighting. And I'll make it a different color. And to do that, I'm going to come to the color wheel. And I'm going to make it white to see what happens when it's down here on the bunny. I also want it to be a little smaller. I want the Fox Roach, Berkshire Hathaway stuff to be bigger. It has to be bigger. And then I'm going to move it to where it can be seen. Really not liking the white. So I'm going to highlight all that text again. I'm going to make it black. And I'm also going to change it to what is already on there in Happy Easter, which is, looks like market something. So I'm going to go click on my box. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to scroll down to Market Web, it looks like. And now it looks like the rest of it still needs to be a little, I want to see it. I just don't want to stand out more than our logo. Maybe needs to be a nudge bigger. So again, up at the top is where you're editing. I'll make it 10 instead of 8. That's plenty big. I don't want to take away from the design, or quite frankly, the logo, the other things in it. And there you have it. Did that help?
Yes, it did.
Great.
Also, I don't know if I missed that class, but how did you add all your contacts from like the Connect? Did you?
In ACE, I mean in ActivePipe?
You know, like I just transferred everything to the BHH Connect.
Right.
So if I wanted to use it in an active pipe and send it to everybody in my BHH Connect. How do I do that?
Ah, all right. Yeah, that was last week, but I am so happy to do it again. Trust me on this. I don't think there are many people that have a use for campaigns. They're labor intensive. So anyway, I would save that and I would normally download it and then I would get into ActivePipe and use it. Plus I would also post it on Instagram and Facebook. So back at ActivePipe. All right, I'm going to return to my emails. We're not going to save that. So ActivePipe syncs with our new CRM. All right, and with your ACE profile, should I say. So down at the bottom left, this is one of the exceptions to the rule. Instead of it being top right, your profile is down in settings at the bottom left. You want to go to settings and scroll to the top of that and note how this is blue and it says it's synced. That, and it says, you'll note, it says unknown CRM. I don't know why they didn't fix that yet. I think there's just so much going on with BHHS Connect that they just haven't worked it through everything. But it used to say synced to the Reliance network, which was ACE, our ACE dashboard where we kept our contacts. Now it says sync to unknown CRM. So if that's not on, you need to turn that on. That's one way to get them all over. Now it doesn't do it in 4 seconds or anything. You might have to come back hours later till all of them are there. If they don't go, I would recommend you emailing the Solutions Center. But there is another way to do it. You've got a contacts tab down here. And you can upload your contacts. Maybe it's really back in profile. Yeah, I didn't think so. At least what I may be missing here is that the very first time that we got on this, if you're new, it should have been, it gave you the ability to upload your contacts. So you could either upload them manually or let it sync. It's looking to me like maybe they took the ability to upload them away, but just let me look at tags to make sure. What if I create? See the Reliance network? That was ACE's CRM. So mine were all in here, but they keep coming in because it's synced. And then if I create a tag, I just want to see if you can upload an Excel here. Click add contacts. Nope, that's only the contacts that you already have in ActivePipe. So that should answer your question, turn that sync on. However, if that does not work, that's way above my pay grade. Let the Solution Center know. You can actually let me know too, and I'll follow up for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Some funky things going on lately with the new zip form editor and opening in DTR, and there's just some things going on with all the new programs and updates. So hope you're not all frustrated. All right, another question for ActivePipe, creating emails? Is there a certain kind you want to see me create? I'm happy to do it, to use a specific field. It's so perfect for making newsletters. I love to do the market report, and I'm happy to show you that too, which utilizes another program in ACE. Anybody interested in a market report email?
Yes.
Listen, if you're not interested, I did my job today. I showed you something to do immediately with ActivePipe to send out to reach out to your contacts, which should be in there if sync is on. All right, so there's a couple ways you can do a market report. My favorite way in ACE is to grab down here at the light green market intelligence with the brain on. We have a program called Local Insights. It's been called a couple things since we've had it. And nobody really points it out. It's not like we teach it. There's not much to it, but nobody points it out. So I like to. But when you click on Local Insights, you can put an area in and get a really nice market report. Again, not to be so incredibly boring, but my contacts are all divided. They're divided many ways. They're grouped many ways, I should say. But they're also grouped by school district. So I tend to create quarterly and use ActivePipe a quarterly market report for each school district. It takes just a few minutes. So I will type in here East Penn School District and hit search. And in under a minute, it's got two reports. It's got a community guide or a market report. The community guide's great. It's got some Yelp scores, walkable, blah, blah, blah. I really love the market report. I just think it's easy to see, easy to understand. It's comprehensive, and it's one thing that I do. So here it is. I'm just going to show it to you. So current period, homes sold last month was 37. Last year was 49, down 41%. So I love the information it gives. I love this part. The graph for anybody who's into those, the chart. Here's your average sale price to list ratio, which I noticed last week when I was teaching something. It's gone down. It was up to 104. And it's also got this down here. Sell my property, reach out to me, there I am. Market conditions, right? And it talks about buyers and sellers market. So it's a really great report. And what's great, even better, stop using the same word over and over, is super easy to share. And I'm going to get a link, but you'll note here, I could download it. I don't want to download it. I like the link. So I'm going to hit that and I have a link. And then I go to ActivePipe and I hit, and I've done this, but I'll do it for you guys. Once again, I go to the blank. I don't like to have to remove a ton of stuff. And I would title it East Penn Market Report. Because once I make this template, all I need to do is open it back up in 3 months, create a new, go to the local insights in ACE, get the updated stats, open this that I've already created. So it gets quicker the more you do it. And I might put something like what's happening in the East Penn market. And I'm gonna choose general again. I'm gonna write something there. I'm never sure what until I get done with it. And I'm gonna just go all out with this one. I always put my logo at the very top of all of my emails. It's just kind of a thing I do, and I'm sure they're used to seeing it. So my logo's in here. I got to scroll down and get it. There it is. But I would have uploaded it if it wasn't there. So my logo, I of course like to put the spaces in here. Just drag it right there. And then I'm going to add a button. And I'm going to pull that right here. Now, I can add the button to put that link in that I copied, or I can do it right here. In this case, I like the button. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to hit edit. And I'm going to say, click here for your local market conditions. And I'm just going to say, click. And now I'm going to paste that URL that I just copied in Local Insight. And I'm going to hit continue. And it's kind of that quick. I like to do it quarterly to all my groups. So put it this way. Click below to see what's happening.
Question.
Yeah.
When somebody clicks on it, can you tell?
For this one, yeah, because it's going out with the active pipe. But you have to set it up so that you want to know that they clicked on it. No, you'll get the stats. You'll get the stats. So yes, you can. And I'm going to put a spacer in between those two. It can be that simple. I'll preview it. This is what it's going to look like in their email. And first name, it auto-populates their first name. Click for your local market condition. And they'll click that button and it will open that report and they can check it all out. So I've been doing that since we got this report for a couple of years now. Just something I like to do and to get back to it. And then what I would do is hit save, share, quick send, and search for my contacts that are in East Penn. And I had to type it out. Right here. So anybody who I've ever sold a house to in East Penn is right here. And I can send it immediately, or I can schedule it. Now they're already getting one from me this weekend about spring forward. And what's the date? End of the month would be good for this one. So I would select maybe the 31st, 5 a.m. and then send. And on March 31st, this is going to go out. Now that's a template. So, and technically a campaign. Now, the next time I want to do it, I just come in here to the EP market report and I upload a new, I don't have to do anything else. I probably have to change happy spring to happy summer. But if you make it generic, you don't have to really choose anything, change anything. And now that's made, and I do the same thing for the other school districts that I service around. But spend the time once to make it how you like it, and then save it, and you've always got that template, and all you've got to do is update info. Now, there's lots of ways to get other info. That's just one of my preferred ways. I like that report. All right, I'm going to stop the share. Oh, I don't need AI. Well, I'm sure I need AI companion, but all right. Well, any other questions on Active Pipe, no matter what it is, if it's from last week, this week, ACE Design, Connect even. Anybody got an issue right now, I might be able to help you with. All right. Well, I hope you utilize it. It's a great program.
Can I ask you one question? I'm sorry.
Please do.
When I did not know that this was the part 2 of the active
That's
pipe, so I'm
okay.
sorry, I missed last week.
That's
But
all right.
so it in the, you know, if I see my picture and like first name, last name, and primary phone, that's all highlighted. All of the red part is going to come in automatically,
That's
or
correct.
no?
That's correct.
Okay. And then there's something blue. It says name. I'm assuming that's company.
Up at the email, are you in the email you created? Or
I'm
the
in
text
the
box?
email I'm creating where it has
Yeah.
all the.
That is going to auto-populate the first
Okay.
name of your client, right? So everybody,
okay.
those 43 I just sent to, is going to say, hi, Kelly, hi, Heather, hi,
Okay.
Patricia, right?
Okay.
That way
Yes.
it doesn't look like spam, even
Yeah.
though it's a bulk email, and it won't get flagged as spam, or shouldn't get flagged as spam.
Okay. All right. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Great questions. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm ready. I don't know about you all. Just a few houses to show tomorrow, and then.
You too, Kelly. Have very
Thanks,
good
Smita.
weekend.
Good.
Thank you.
Seeing you on here again. Talk
Yeah,
to you
thank
all
you.
again soon, I hope. Enjoy.
All
Thank
right.
you.
See you next week. Bye bye.